here in this opening round competition in the compound category.
This man is ranked #1.
And this should be a great matchup between Mike Schloesser and Martin Damsbo. There's a great look at Mike Schloesser, the Dutchman from the Netherlands, who is capable when he is on. I don't think there's anybody that can beat him when he's on his game.
When he's in the middle.
Yes.
and he doesn't want to leave that spot.
No, and he usually doesn't.
No.
Ron van der Hoff, his coach, in the box, and a roar goes up from the crowd here in Denmark as well. It should for Martin Damsbo. MD Martin Damsbo. Martin Damsbo, crowd favorite here. Of course, this is his home turf here in Odense. 31 years of age, 8th in the world, 9.7 per arrow, 95 match wins. Martin Damsbo.
So this is going to be exciting because we actually got the #1 world ranking, Mike Schloesser right now, and we got Martin Damsbo. And Martin actually didn't make it to the World Cup final this year, so he's here on the white card, or
he is the host nation selection.
Host nation selection, that's what it's called.
That's right.
Yeah. And we actually got a competition going on here where the underdog could take it.
Oh, it's quite possible. Mike Schloesser is #1 in the world. However, Mike, in fact, has made no secret of the fact that sometimes nerves will sabotage him when he gets in the spotlight in big events like this.
I know that Mike have had some problems during this season. His qualification scores are extremely high.
Yes.
But when it comes to the shootouts, 15 arrows, he has really struggled with some huge problems.
And 2 9s, not bad, but
it's a nice group.
But at this level,
I'm not. Yeah, but I'm not nervous yet. But yeah, 2 points in the third 3. Whoa.
Martin with a chance to build a 2-point lead and get off to a fast start.
Yeah.
And if you're going to get to Mike Schloesser, you may want to get to him early, because he gets better as the match usually goes on. Finishes up with 28 points on his first 3 arrows. And Martin with a pair of 10s. To the delight of the hometown crowd, takes a 1-point lead. 29-28. Mike Schloesser. So far this year, Mike won the gold medal at stage 1 in Shanghai with a 7-3 win over Zach Garrett of the United States. He then finished just out of the running for a medal in Medellin, finished 4th, lost in the bronze medal match there, then lost in the bronze medal match again in Antalya. So that kind of goes back to what we were saying.
Yeah.
Gets to those matches, which is a huge accomplishment in and of itself.
Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong in being top 10 archer, but we know he can do it, and I know Mike has really struggled and it's been working so hard on it. So it's a little bit hard for me to sit here and comment it because, yeah.
Well, you feel a little funny criticizing because
I shouldn't say it because I want Martin to win, but I know Schloesser is an awesome archer, and
both great people.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Two
really nice
terrific people.
Yeah.
9.
Just out. And
Mike frustrated.
That look is not good.
No.
That is not good. He doesn't feel confident.
He was surprised.
Yeah.
Boom. All right, so the lead does go to 2 now. That's more like it for Mike.
There you go.
Nine.
Yeah.
And that time you could see the look of exasperation on the face of Martin Damsbo right as he released.
Yeah, he knew it.
Schloesser only down by 1.
Ja, zeker jongen.
And it could
Nice
be
group
tied.
in the X there.
Goed, goed.
If 2 errors can make a group.
In my book, they do.
Yeah, also in mine.
10, 9, 8.
Trying to maintain his 1-point lead. He needs a 10 to do it.
4,
Clock.
3,
Time running down.
1.
Ooh, a 7. And you can hear the air go out of the crowd as the 1-point lead evaporates, and he trails now by 2. That's a 3-point swing.
That's a hard one.
26 for Martin Damsbo on that end.
So now it's all about accepting it was a crappy shot and just get on.
Tell me what you really think.
Well,
It was.
I know the archers around here. They know me, and
And Martin
well,
would be the
most
first.
of them respect me for that I say what I feel. But it was a crappy shot. Otherwise, it wouldn't end up in the 7.
And I think
it is
Martin,
just something. It could just as well be a technical problem. It wasn't. So something slipped in his setup, and yeah. Hopefully, he can just get over it and look at the next arrow he's gonna shoot.
Martin's got to forget about that, put it out of his mind. Trails by 2 now, 57-55. Tough to play catch-up, though, against Mike Schloesser. Martin Damsbo, this season 9th in Shanghai, 17th in Antalya, but was the bronze medalist in Medellin. And previous World Cups, he was 6th in Edinburgh in 2010, 6th in Istanbul in 2011. Won the gold medal in Paris in 2013 with shots like that. And then was 5th.
That was how you get back from a bad shot with a nice X. That's how you do it.
Damsbo 5th in Mexico City last year at the World Cup Finals, but now matching shots with Mike Schloesser.
Prima.
Schloesser leading by 2.
10.
9.
Just outside the 10 ring. He didn't sound happy with the shot, but he should have been. Now he's smiling. It worked out all right.
It worked out.
3-point lead, and another 9 for Martin Damsbo.
Yeah.
Leaves him vulnerable. Schloesser trying to build that lead up a little bit more.
9.
Ja, net erbuiten. 9,9 rechtsaf.
We'll stay at 3 apparently, 86-83.
And Mr. Damsbo on target number 2 will be shooting.
Wie was met die tweede dan? Die ging gewoon.
But the pivotal moment in this match, at least to this point, coming in that second end,
Langzaam.
after a 7 by Martin Damsbo, who seemed to have things going his way. His coach trying to pump him up a little bit.
So does the music.
Got to use whatever you can. Ron Vanderhoff, who's done a great job, by the way, with this team from the Netherlands, not just with Mike Schloesser, but the entire team
Oh, yeah.
that he has
Yeah.
helped to build up.
Ziet er gewoon goed uit.
Well, you look at all the great archers from the Netherlands these days. Peter Elzinga, of course, and
Yeah.
Shep Vandenberg. Look what he did at the Olympics in Rio in August.
They got several that really can shoot down there.
Oh, yeah.
They do.
Inge van Kaspel
And
made it here, too.
Yeah, they got the females with them,
Right.
which is good.
Of this quarterfinal match.
Inga only coming up 2 points short in her match earlier today against Sheen Bostan.
Oh yeah.
And Mike Schloesser. You can always tell how Mike's feeling and what he's thinking. He's an easy book to read. His emotions are out there.
10.
That's part of what I like about watching Mike Schloesser.
Hij ook niet langs 2. Goed plaatsen.
Yeah.
10 hoog op de rand.
Yeah.
Gashing that target, putting it in the same spot. Lead is up to 4 now.
Super.
Damsbo bringing that crowd to life again. Had him behind him after that first end.
9.
Echt net erbij, ook hoog. Klein beetje 7.
Not over yet.
It's not over yet, no. But
Getting
it's
late
a
in the day,
nice,
though.
comfortable lead that Mr. Schloesser have got for himself.
Okay, so that 10 puts a little bit of pressure on Mike Schloesser. And one never knows.
Does.
A little bit of a hitch.
Tijd genoeg.
Settles in.
6, 5.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah. Looked like he went to punch it.
Yeah. And not just punch it, but you saw that reaction on the thumb that he wanted to shoot, and then the brain goes no and try it again. And that was what I told you earlier.
Yes, no, yes, no.
Zoals het hoort. Was je goed in het aftellen?
It's not good, but he got it in. And if we should talk a little bit about that X10 where he shot the second right in the middle, and he looked a little bit disappointed and then very happy. I talked to a very great archer yesterday on the training field, and I wished him good luck today. And he said, well, I'd rather have luck than being good.
Very true.
But there's not a lot of luck in this game. It is hard work and
skill, talent, practice, refining the technique.
And accepting that you can make a mistake and then get right back on the track again. That's so important.
The mental fortitude.
Oh, yeah.
And there's Chef Vandenberg up in the crowd along with Inge van Kaspel. Rick van der Ven also there as well. Coming up from the Netherlands to watch. Not competing this weekend, but Rick, a great archer in his own right. Almost won a bronze medal 4 years ago at the Olympics in London.
10, 9.
9.
Blijven tellen, Mike. Nieuw van 2 centimetres.
So the fifth end starts off with a 9 by Martin Damsbo.
Nou, dat zag er goed uit. Rechts een 9,4.
Ooh.
Ietsje vlot was die.
Both with 9s. 2 arrows to go.
Yep.
And Martin trying to make those last 2 count.
Rustig blijven tellen.
Drops a point. Making things more interesting.
It does.
10 here would put the pressure on Mike Schloesser. Martin's done just that. He's done all he can at this point. It is now in the hands of Mike Schloesser. A 9 will win it and move him on to the next round. We haven't had a shoot-off yet today.
There it is.
There's the 9. Kept it in the gold rings, and that's all he needs. And again, a sigh of relief as one of the great sportsmen in archery and all of sports, Martin Damsbo, comes over and gives him a hug, congratulates Mike Schloesser, who fell behind early in the match, was down by 1, but then a 7 by Martin Damsbo in the second end turned the match around.
That was too expensive for him. That was too expensive.
Too costly.
One thing is the 3 points you lose is on that one arrow, and another thing is the mental game. You really need to crawl up that ladder again to get back. And it's hard. So, well, maybe I'm a little bit mocked by the situation, and I'll call it he's almost a winner, Martin, for only losing with 1 point.
He lost by 1.
It's close call. Close call.
I've often wondered how long that stays with these archers. You know, a shot like that, that's 7. Hopefully he can get that out of his head, forget about it, move on.
He needs to.
Yeah. It's over. It's done with.
Do it over again. It's done. So.
And Mike Schloesser, the beneficiary.
Good pictures. That's how it feels.
That expression tells you the story right there.
There's no champagne in that one.
No. Not at all.
No.
142-141. Mike Schloesser comes away with the victory.